In the world of movies, there are some endings that leave you breathless. You know, some final scenes that hit you right in the heart as the credits start to roll. They make you feel things so strongly that you need a moment to let it all sink in. Endings like these have a special kind of magic. They can really drive home the message of a film and make a deep connection with the audience. Before we dive into the details, subscribe to the CineWizard and hit the bell icon to stay up to date on the latest news and reviews. When a movie's ending is just right, it can bring about a flood of emotions. It might make you cry tears of joy or sadness or leave you feeling inspired. Sometimes it can change even the way you see the whole story. That's the power of a great ending. So let's take a closer look at some of the cinema's most unforgettable endings.
The struggles.
You go back to being a two-bit nut.
At number 10 on our list is the movie Whiplash from 2014. The ending of Whiplash is really intense. It shows a big showdown between Andrew and his mean teacher Fletcher. Fletcher embarrasses Andrew on stage, but Andrew fights back and takes control of the band. It's a tense moment with no words spoken, just music. Andrew plays a powerful drum solo that shows his anger and determination. The scene is full of emotion and captures the intense feelings of the whole movie. It's like a musical battle between the characters, and it's not just about music, it's personal too.
I want to be one of the greats. And because I'm doing that, it's going to take up more of my time, and this is why I don't think that we should be together.
Coming in at number 9 is Billy Elliott from 2000. The ending of Billy Elliott is really emotional. It shows Billy all grown up, dancing beautifully on stage. Throughout the movie, we have been cheering for Billy as he follows his dreams despite facing challenges. Finally, we get to see his dream come true, and it's such a powerful moment. Billy's family is there in the audience, smiling proudly as they watch him dance. When Billy steps onto the stage, we see how much he's changed and grown as a dancer. And when his dad sees him dancing so gracefully, it's a moment filled with joy and disbelief. It's a happy ending that feels well-deserved.
I'm busting my ass for those 50 pences and you... No, from now on you stay here and you look after your nana.
Ranked at number 8 is The ShangChi Redemption from 1994. The ending of this movie is really powerful. After facing so much unfairness and cruelty, Andy manages to escape from Shawshank prison. When he meets up with his friend Red in Mexico a year later, it's a really emotional moment. They hug each other on a sunny beach, showing how strong their friendship is, even after everything they have been through. It's a moment that gives us hope, seeing that even in the darkest times, friendship and perseverance can lead to happiness and justice. Their faces show the triumph of a human spirit, proving that hope can never be extinguished.
He had a quiet way about him. A walk and a talk that just wasn't normal around here.
Ranked at number 7 is The Graduate from 1967. The ending of this movie is really famous. It shows Ben and Elaine running away from her wedding, feeling excited at first. They board a bus together, happy that they have escaped Elaine's family, who didn't approve for their relationship. But as they ride off, reality sets in, and they realize the consequences of their impulsive decision. Their smiles fade away, replaced by a sense of helplessness. They acted on their feelings, but now they have to deal with the consequences. The scene is powerful because it shows that achieving our desires doesn't always bring happiness if there is no meaning behind it.
I do think you should know the consequences of what you've done.
Ranked at number 6 is The Mist from 2007. The ending of this movie is really unsettling. It shows David having to make a heartbreaking decision. He mercy kills his companions, including his own son, to spare them from a terrible fate. But just when he thinks there is no hope left, the military arrives to save them. David is left devastated, realizing that his sacrifice was unnecessary. He collapses in anguish, feeling like he's lost everything. It's a scene that hits hard because we have grown to care about David as a loving father pushed to his limits. Seeing his sacrifice turn out to be in vain is heartbreaking for both him and the audience. It's a moment filled with profound sorrow that stays with you long after the movie ends. Ranked at number 5 is La La Land from 2016. The ending of this movie is really beautiful. It's a fantasy sequence that captures the bittersweet nature of pursuing your dreams. Years after they have gone their separate ways, Mia and Sebastian meets again. They imagine what their life could have been like together through dance and song. But as the fantasy fades, they realize that they had to follow their own paths. Even though they may have regrets, they understand that it was necessary. They embrace each other one last time before moving on with their lives. This scene reminds us to cherish the relationship that has shaped us, even if they didn't turn out the way we hope.
Write something that's as interesting as you are.
What are you gonna do?
I have my own club.
Coming in at number 4 is The Sixth Sense from 1999. The ending of this movie is really shocking. It reveals that Crow, the character played by Bruce Willis, actually died in the opening scene of the movie, but nobody realized it. Flashbacks from his perspective show that he's been a ghost all along. Director M. Night Shyamalan cleverly reveals his twist, making viewers rethink everything they thought they knew about the film. It's a surprise that forces you to look back at all the clues you missed, leaving you stunned as the credits start to roll. The ending is emotionally powerful, completely changing your understanding of the story.
They get mad. It gets cold.
How often do you see them?
All the time.
Securing the 3rd spot is Requiem for a Dream from 2000. The final scene of this movie exposes the harsh realities of addiction. Throughout the film, we follow 4 characters as they chase their dreams through drug use. But as their addiction worsens, their dreams turn into desperate nightmares they can't escape from. The ending is really intense, showing the montage of their bodies and minds breaking down because of the drugs. It's a brutal reminder for the consequences of addiction, stripping away any illusions of happiness or escape. Seeing the characters reduced to a mere shell of themselves is a stark warning about the dangers of drug use. Their tragic fates serve as a powerful reminder that addiction can lead to madness, loss, and enslavement, leaving a lasting impact on viewers.
Purple in the morning.
Ranked 2nd is Cinema Paradiso from 1988. The ending of this movie is really touching. It's a tribute to the magic of movies. When a famous director returns to his hometown in Sicily, he receives a gift from his old friend, the projectionist. It's a reel of all the kissing scenes that were cut from movies over the years because of censorship. As the director watches the montage of romantic clips, he's filled with nostalgia for his youth spent watching movies in the local cinema. The scene is made even more powerful by the sweeping music of Ennio Morricone, capturing how movies can fill us with wonder and appreciation for the beauty of life. Even as the old cinema faces demolition, the memories it holds remain, bringing the director's journey full circle in a truly moving way.
Cinema Paradiso, the new version. This Miramax Collector's Series DVD.
Taking the top spot is Rocky II from 1979. The ending of this movie is really thrilling. It's a rematch between Rocky, the working-class fighter, and the champion Apollo Creed. As the 15th round comes to an end, both men are knocked down. The tension builds as the referee starts counting down. Will they be able to get up before the count of 10? Watching these two rivals struggle to their feet shows their determination and never give up attitude. The scene keeps you on the edge of your seat, wondering who will win. And when Rocky finally defeats Apollo, it's a moment of pure joy. People high-five each other, tears are shed, and there's a feeling of triumph that stays with you as the credits roll. It's a perfect ending to a movie about fighting against the odds and never backing down.
The joy
Is really ours? Adrian, I can't believe you've done it.
In the world of movies, ending can leave you breathless, whether it's a heartfelt reunion, a shocking revelation, or a triumphant victory. The best endings stick with you long after the credits roll. For more videos like this, subscribe to the Cine Wizard and press the bell icon to get notifications about our new videos.